Today we're diving deep into one of the most elusive and electrifying U.S. coin errors of the modern era, the 1979 D Washington quarter dollar with a rare and baffling mint error. This coin has shocked collectors, confused numismatists, and stunned auction houses around the world. Stay tuned, because by the end of this video, not only will you know how to spot this legendary coin, but you might even realize you've been holding a small fortune in the palm of your hand. To understand why this 1979 D-era quarter is so valuable, we need to look at the origin of the coin itself. The Washington quarter has been a staple of American coinage since 1932, originally created to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. Over the years, the design has remained largely consistent, with the familiar profile of George Washington on the obverse front, and the iconic eagle on the reverse back. In 1979, the U.S. Mint continued regular production of these quarters at 3 facilities: Philadelphia No Mint Mark, Denver Marked D, and San Francisco Marked S. Typically proof coins, some of the highest graded and rarest 1979 D-era quarters have sold for over 6 figures, and collectors believe that the next specimen could even fetch $300,000 or more depending on its era type and condition. Let's look at some real-world auction examples. 1979 D quarter struck on SBA planchet, Mint State. A 1979 D Washington quarter struck on a Susan B. Anthony, SBA, dollar planchet was authenticated and graded MS66 by PCGS. This bizarre error features a quarter design struck on a larger and thicker copper-nickel dollar blank, causing noticeable design cutoffs and a higher weight. Final auction price, $160,000. 1979 D quarter broadstruck with full rims, high grade. Another example includes a broadstruck 1979 D quarter, lacking a collar during minting, and graded MS67. It maintained full details with a noticeable spread due to expansion beyond the rim. Final auction price, $150,000 plus. 1979 D quarter on a foreign planchet, experimental error. Collectors have found examples of this coin struck on foreign coin blanks believed to be test or transition errors. Some weigh only 3.8 g compared to the standard 5.67 g. Estimated private sale value, up to $200,000 depending on composition and provenance. And guess what? Experts believe that a perfect, Mint State era quarter from 1979 D with ultra-high rarity, such as a misalignment, wrong planchet, and high luster, could crack the $300,000 mark at the right auction. How to identify a 1979 D Washington quarter dollar? Now let's talk about how you can identify one of these valuable 1979 D errors hiding in plain sight. Grab your magnifying glass, gloves, and scale. It's treasure hunting time. Check the mint mark. Ensure you're looking at a coin with the D mint mark located just to the right of Washington's ponytail. This means it was minted in Denver. Examine the weight. A normal 1979 quarter weighs 5.67 grams. A quarter struck on a SBA dollar planchet weighs around 8.1 grams. A quarter on a foreign or nickel blank may weigh less, 3.8 g to 4.5 g. Use a precise gram scale to test. Look for broad strikes, misalignments, or missing details. Broad edges, off-center designs, or sharp distortions can indicate collar or striking errors. Check the rims and edges. Are the rims uneven or flared? Is the reeded edge missing or partial? That could be the sign of a minting mishap. Use a magnet. Silver planchets, if struck in error, will be non-magnetic, unlike plated steel or zinc. If you get an unexpected reading, you may have something special. Auction sales record and value. Some of the highest graded and rarest 1979 D-era quarters have sold for over 6 figures, and collectors believe that the next specimen could even fetch $300,000 or more depending on its era type and condition. Let's look at some real-world auction examples. 1979 D quarter struck on SBA planchet, Mint State. A 1979 D Washington quarter struck on a Susan B. Anthony, SBA, dollar planchet was authenticated and graded MS66 by PCGS. This bizarre error features a quarter design struck on a larger and thicker copper-nickel dollar blank, causing noticeable design cutoffs and a higher weight. Final auction price, $160,000. 1979 D quarter broadstruck with full rims, high grade. Another example includes a broadstruck 1979 D quarter, lacking a collar during minting, and graded MS67. It maintained full details with a noticeable spread due to expansion beyond the rim. Final auction price, $150,000 plus. 1979 D quarter on a foreign planchet, experimental error. Collectors have found examples of this coin struck on foreign coin blanks believed to be test or transition errors. Some weigh only 3.8 g compared to the standard 5.67 g. Estimated private sale value, up to $200,000 depending on composition and provenance. And guess what? Experts believe that a perfect, mint state error quarter from 1979 D with ultra-high rarity, such as a misalignment, wrong planchet, and high luster, could crack the $300,000 mark at the right auction. How to making a fortune with a 1979 D Washington quarter dollar. Know the basics of the coin. Mint, Denver, marked with a D mint mark. Mintage, over 489 million, so it's common. Composition, copper nickel clad. Face value, 25 cents on its own. A circulated 1979 D quarter is worth just face value, unless it has something rare about it. Look for rare errors. You can make serious money if your coin has a mint error. Here are some valuable ones to watch for off-center strike. If the design is misaligned and off the coin center, especially 10% to 50% off, value can go from $50 to $300 plus depending on severity. Doubled die, DDR/DDO. Look for doubling in the lettering or the date. These are rare but can fetch $100 to $1,000 plus, depending on clarity and grade. Clipped planchet, a curved or straight part of the coin is missing from the edge. These can be worth $30 to $200, depending on the clip size and coin's condition. Broad strike error. The coin looks wider than normal with no reeded edge, often worth $50 to $150. Wrong planchet errors. If the quarter was struck on a foreign or different coin planchet, it can sell for $1,000 to $5,000 plus, depending on rarity and metal content. Check the condition, grade. If your coin is in uncirculated or mint state, MS, condition, it may be highly valuable even without errors. Grading scale, MS60, MS63, $3 to $10. MS65, around $25 to $50. MS66, $100 to $300. MS67 plus, these are rare. Can go for $1,000 or more in 2023. A PCGS graded MS67 plus 1979 D quarter sold for $1,528 at auction. Use a loupe or microscope. To spot these valuable features, get a 10x coin loupe. Use good lighting. Compare your coin to photos from sites like PCGS, NGC, or Varieties. Get your coin professionally graded. If you think your coin is rare or in excellent condition, submit it to PCGS or NGC for authentication and grading. A graded coin will sell for more, especially at auction or to serious collectors. Sell it the right way. If you have a valuable error or high-grade coin, sell it smart. Use eBay, Great Collections, or Heritage Auctions. Take clear, high-resolution photos. Include the grading certificate, if available. Write an honest and detailed description. Tips for collecting the 1979 D Washington quarter dollar. Look for high-grade examples, MS65 and above, while circulated examples are plentiful and worth face value. Mint state, uncirculated, coins graded MS65 or higher by PCGS or NGC are much scarcer and can command a good price. MS65 value, $10 to $15. MS66 value, $30 to $50. MS67 plus, up to $300 or more, very rare in this grade. Focus on clean surfaces, no wear, full mint luster, and minimal contact marks. Search for full strike details. Most 1979 D quarters are struck well, but some may have weak detail in the hair and eagle feathers. Collectors prefer coins with sharp detail across Washington's hair and the eagle's wings and tail. Full strike coins command premiums, even among the same grade. Find original mint sets. 1979 D quarters in U.S. mint sets are often better struck and preserved. Buying a complete 1979 mint set can get you a nice uncirculated coin for a low price, usually $5 to $10. You also get other 1979 coins, pennies, nickels, dimes, halves, dollars, which may also have collectible value. Check for satin or mirror-like surfaces. Although there were no official proof quarters struck at Denver in 1979, some coins might have been specially prepared with a proof-like or satin finish. These specimen-like coins are not official varieties but can be of interest to collectors and sometimes fetch higher prices. Collector insights. Common versus valuable. A regular 1979 D quarter in circulated condition is worth 25 cents. However, condition and error types can drastically raise the value. Grading matters. Slabbing a quarter costs money, so only MS 66 or better or major errors are worth submitting for grading. Denver Mint quality. The Denver Mint is known for strong, sharp strikes compared to Philadelphia in this year. Final thought, the 1979 D Washington quarter may seem like just another coin from your pocket change, but it holds a unique place in U.S. numismatic history. While most 1979 D quarters are common and hold only face value, a small number with rare errors such as off-center strikes, double dies, or dramatic die breaks can fetch significant premiums among collectors. Its value ultimately depends on condition, rarity of any minting error, and market demand.